In the evening, Eve and Troy take Adam to an old school swing club to find him a wife, and they tell him just to be himself. Women in the club immediately get attracted to Adam's sweet personality, respectful manners, and handsome looks. Eve's rival quickly gets his attention and they start getting along, which makes Eve jealous. She drags Adam to the side and tells him that she needs a sweet woman in his life, not a skank. Afterward, Adam asks another girl to dance and they take over the dance floor, impressing everyone with his amazing dancing skills. Eve tries to ignore her jealousy and chats with her ex-boyfriend, who makes fun of Adam and taunts him into a fight. However, Adam uses his boxing lessons to quickly scare the guy away. Irritated by all the drama, Eve leaves the club and goes home alone. When Troy arrives, he informs her that Adam left the club with her rival, causing Eve to realize she loves Adam and rush out to find him. She gets in the car, but before she can take off, she is startled by someone knocking on the window and falls on the ground. It's Adam, who takes her inside and takes care of her scratch while explaining he had to reject the other girls because he couldn't stop thinking about Eve. Adam confesses his feelings for Eve and they finally kiss. Now that they are together, Adam decides to finally tell Eve the truth about his family and his home, adding the fact he wants to marry Eve so she can live with him in the bunker. However, Eve thinks he is actually a crazy man who has been good at hiding it and immediately kicks him out. The next day, Troy takes Adam around town while teaching him how to drive. Suddenly, Adam sees the adult video store from before and follows the road to finally find the building above his bunker, where Melker has started a whole religion around the elevator. Excited, he rushes back to Eve to give her the news, only to find two psychiatrists waiting for him. At first, Adam pretends to cooperate, but as soon as he sees an opening, he runs away. While the doctor chases after him, the other tries to call the police, but Eve stops her and realizes that what she did was wrong. At that moment, Adam runs near her and gives her his hotel key so she can pay the bill with the cards. Then he escapes in the truck he's rented, accidentally hitting the doctor's car in the process. Later, Eve and Troy make it to Adam's hotel room and find a bunch of items that were made in the 60s, not to mention Calvin's stock certificates that are now worth millions of dollars. These things make them realize Adam told them the truth. Meanwhile, Adam finally returns to the bunker and hugs his parents after 2 weeks of not seeing them. He tells them the outside world is lovely and brings in the supplies, which are being loaded by Melker and his friends. Back to Eve, she is desperate to find Adam, so Troy takes her to the adult video store and they start stomping on the floor, thinking they may find the bunker there. Obviously they find nothing and decide to leave, but on their way out, they see Adam about to enter the neighboring building. Eve immediately rushes to him to kiss him and hug him, and Adam invites her to meet his parents. Calvin and Helen like Eve very much and they have dinner together. Calvin also gives Adam a talk about the birds and the bees. However, before making any plans for a new life, Adam asks his parents to wait 2 months. During the following weeks, Adam and Eve sell Calvin's stocks and build a new home in the country that looks identical to Adam's previous house. Melker also helps after cleaning up and finally abandoning drinking.